The Mining Indaba is in its last day right now in Cape Town, South Africa. And yesterday, Chris Bishop spoke with the Nigerian Mining and Steel Minister, Musa Mohammed Sada, about the growth of the mining sector in Nigeria. The minister started by explaining the government's plan to diversify its source of revenue from oil and gas, and choosing the mining sector as one of the areas where this diversification will come from. Let's take a look.
What is happening actually is that this present government took a decision that we need to diversify from the oil and gas single line revenue source to other sources, and they picked mining to be one of the areas that the diversification should come from. So we studied the situation. Actually, we sought the support of the World Bank, who came in and started a project on sustainable management of mineral resources. The project just ended last year. And what they try to do is to reform the sector institutionally and legally, with all the necessary regulations. And this is, as I'm talking to you now, we have basically gone through all the necessary requirements for institutional reforms, for legal reforms, and so on. We established new institutions and put new frameworks that will guide the development of the sector. Actually, just about 3 days ago, before coming here, we launched a roadmap. This roadmap is a culmination of all the activities that we put together. Now we're saying, look, this is the direction that we are going. So in it, we try to show in the immediate, what do we do? What is it that we can do in the immediate? In the intermediate, what do we want to do? And in the long run, what are we looking at? So so currently, all the regulatory framework that we need to put in place are in place. And what we try to do is let government sit back as a regulator, let investment and operation be done by the private sector. This is precisely the backbone of the reform itself.
If I was a foreign investor, how quickly could I come into your country and get my rights and start mining?
Yes, there are about 3 ways you can do that. One is you get a recognition license. After studying the geology, you go around on your own or using local knowledge to find some areas that it will take quite a while, because you need to sieve through information to make sure that you are taking the right decision. When government was doing mining, it has certain rights, mineral rights. These are somehow gone very far in exploration. Some of them are even in operation. These are up for sale. You can bid for it, and you can get that. This is where most of the progress is being made, where there's some level of information that need to be done. Thirdly, we encourage joint ventures or transfers from those people that have knowledge of the geology or have done some work in certain areas but are unable to move forward because of funds or skills. Then we encourage such joint venture or transfers so that it moves forward. So in any of these 3, you find yourself. What we try to do is, most of the government organs that treat your requests are not within the bureaucracy of government. There are agencies, body corporate that you can go to and do business. For instance, if you are looking for any type of mining right, you go to a cadastre office that is an independent organization, and they have their own guidelines as to how you do business with them. And these guidelines are in the laws, are in the regulations. If you find yourself being shortchanged from what those guidelines give, you can seek legal redress.